Hi guys, Geek guy right here, and welcome back to the channel for another Power Rangers Lightning Collection figure review. As I've said in other videos, and just in case it's your first one watching me, I'll repeat it. The reviews that I do on the Legacy Collection or anything to do with Power Rangers, figures, toys, whatever, cosplay suits, and that is my own opinion of what I think of them. So far, I think I've been giving them a pretty good review on them and everything else. So it's just my own personal review of what I think of what the figures and everything else looks like when I get them in. Today, as I said, we're going to do a Power Rangers collection figure review. And this time, although this figure's been out for a while, it's new to me. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have a look at Mighty Morphin Black, Zach, aka Walter Jones. Have a look at the box first slightly. Typical White Lightning Collection display box with the helmet in the top half of the body on the corner, on the front and on the side of it to make it like a full helmet if you turn it that way. Also one on the side as well. Figure in the box as per usual, obviously going to be in the box, isn't it? And then as normal, the figure on the back in display. So let's have a look and get him out so we can see exactly if there's any flaws or anything on this, because occasionally there can be slight flaws on the figures. I've had a couple where some paint's been missing. One of my figures has actually got a foot that does not go the right way. Literally it stays like this all the time, and it moves like this. Instead of going up and down, it just moves to the side, so the pivot's on the wrong way around. They've done the pivot wrong, and I happened to get that one. Now I could have took it back and probably tried to get it exchanged, but unfortunately, me being me, I threw the receipt away. That's just typical. So I had no proof where I got it from, although I do get all my figures from Forbidden Planet in the UK. So anyway, this is what it looks like so far out of the box. Let's have a look at these accessories and what you can do. First of all, we'll have a look at the transmat effect, which is this. Box standard. As I said, these are normally all made of rubber, and it goes on the end of his power axe, which we'll have a look at in a few minutes. These are pretty breakable as well, so if you bend them too much they will split, so just be careful with them. And let's have a look at his side weapon. So we have the Power Rangers blaster. I think this actually got some paintwork missing on it. I'm sure it has. I could be completely wrong. I do have the actual toy version of this, so I'll have a look. But I think it's pretty. This bit here, if I can get into view for you, these bits here, I think these are meant to be silver. I'm sure they are, and on this bit. So when it comes down crusted, I'm sure they're meant to be silver. So I think that's a bit of paint work missing on there. And there's something else on there as well, I'm sure there is. I can't quite remember. But that's what it looks like in blaster mode. This is what it looks like in, well, say sword mode or whatever, dagger mode. Again, they've missed out the paintwork on the teeth bit here, and on his bit on the front of the gun. If I get this one, you'll notice this bit here is red, where on this bit there's no red. So there's a mistake on there. So there is slight flaw mistakes. As I said, these are personal reviews to me and what I think of them. Although some of them do have, and I do know already some of them that have got flaws for the figures that I don't have. And although they have flaws, I will be still getting them, because I'm hoping I'm still able to get some of them replaced, like the White Ranger Thunder helmet. They re-released that helmet for that figure, so if I get that figure, I'm hoping I'll be able to get the replacement helmet for it. And we'll look at his main weapon, shall we? The power axe. Now it's in cannon mode, because it comes in the way in the box, but this is pretty good. Because obviously if you've got all these, you know what this does, and if you don't know, then this can actually, come on, move. So it forms his axe. So he has his axe where he can fight with it, and then he can turn it into the cannon mode, and that comes forward. Also, as you probably all know as well, these weapons will combine. I do have Billy, the Blue Ranger, so I have two Mighty Morphins. I am now going to try and get hold of the rest and see if I can combine them together to become the Power Blaster. I had to think then. But yeah, it's pretty cool how they get it actually to move like that. It really is. It's a bit tough, but obviously it's because of the grips in here and that, so it's just holding it. But yeah, they've got the Mastodon logo in the coin there as well. Although it's not really easy seen, but it is in there. But yeah, above all, I think they've got this paint down to, to detail actually. And as I said, this fits in the end of there like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. And they've actually blacked out the end of the gun, so it looks like a hole through the actual gun itself. Okay, we'll now have a look at his other accessories, and we'll take a look at his alternate hands. There we go, his alternate hands. As per usual, all figures, if you collect them, we've seen my reviews for, all figures come with alternative hands. These ones are in fist mode, the fist position. Other ones can be in open, palm, grip, whatever. They can have the finger open like this so they can hold the gun. But as all time, these can actually move as well. So they can actually move at the wrist joint, so they can do this. So those are his hands. We'll have a look now at his head, his civilian head. Now, I knew about this one already, as I said. I knew about some of the paint mistakes on the figures and that lot. And this one's pretty obvious. If you've got this figure already, then you will know already. Let's see if you know what it is. Give you a few minutes. Okay, well, I'll tell you if you don't know yet. The colour of his hair. Walter Jones, aka Zack, doesn't have brown hair. He has black hair. Because of his nationality, or his back nationality. He's a black American, I know he is. But I'm on about his ancestry and that, like his family ancestry. He has black hair, not brown hair. Now, I do know they have re-released Adam in other sets, and I don't know why they did that. I can't see why they keep releasing the sets over and over and over again, just to get people to buy it again, where they just put up the heads or put up the mistakes they've done, let us have them for nothing. We're already paying for these things. But yeah, it's his hair. But above all, his face, I think they've got it almost smack on. I'm not too sure. So I do know that some of the actors actually go into the factory or wherever it is they do these and actually have their face scanned into a computer, and they do it that way. But yeah, he's even got his earring, which is pretty good. They've got his earring in. Okay, let's have a look at the main figure himself. Now, these will do exactly the same movements as all the others. I'm just going to run through them very fast. But here he is. Here is Black Ranger, Mighty Morphin Black Ranger, Walter Jones, aka Zack. And head sculpt for the helmet, they normally get this messed up. But I don't think it looks too bad. I could be wrong. I don't know if there's any mistakes on the helmet. I can't remember them saying there's any mistakes in the other reviews that I've seen on these. But it's nice and shiny, how it's meant to be. As you can see, the light on top of the helmet from the bedroom light is actually shining on it. But let's have a look at his movement. Not all can do this properly, but can he look up? Not really. Can he look down? He can look down a little bit. So he can move his head up and down. He can go left and he can go right. I'm just going to run through these very quickly. His arms, they can go back and forth. So the shoulder can move back and forth like that, like you would do normally if you were running. The top half of the biceps can move as well. So if I do that, you can see it moving. The elbow joint, if I use this one, the elbow has got a double joint in it, so it can go all the way up and come all the way down. Again, I've used this one for example. His hand can move as well. It can go side to side, back and forth, and it can also go back and go side to side, so it can move like this in the arm. The upper torso, that can come down, that come down a bit, and it can go up. His midsection can also bend, not much though, but it can, and that can come up as well. His legs, let's see if we can do the splits. I always do this. You can sort of do the splits. Can you go the other way? Let's have a look. Yeah, sort of, just like the others I think really. Okay, and we have the upper quads. The legs can move at the up as well, so if I do this with his foot, it can move that way. Again, I'll show you on this one, the knee joint has the double knee, so it can come round and come round again. And also the same on the other one, but I don't show you the one. The feet as well can come down and can come up. Also as well, as I said before, I don't know why they can do this, but they can also do this. And I don't know why I actually got them to do this, but nobody's foot can actually do that. That's just ridiculous. So yeah, but anyway, that's the movements. Paintwork, as I said, the paintwork is brilliant. I mean, they've got the gold in the eyes, which is there, and there we are. Put a bit lighter on it. There's the gold in the eyes, and the tusks. I think they've got the tusks slightly wrong on this one. I think that's what it is, if I remember rightly. I said I can't quite remember. I think it's the tusks on this helmet. I think they're a bit too long or something like that. The mouthpiece looks okay. Paintwork, everything else, the diamonds in that on the suits looks fantastic. Got the holster for the gun. And they've got the paint for his morpher. Although you can't see it, and I can't really see it properly, but there is a small little mastodon head in there. On the or if you're watching this in Japan or whatever, the mammoth head, because he was known as Mammoth Ranger in the Japanese series. So yeah, as I said, not bad. So there we are, guys. That's a review of the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger, Walter Jones, aka Zach. As I said at the beginning of the video, these are my own personal reviews on the figures that I've got and what I collect. Everybody else's reviews on what they think of them are their own opinions. This is my own opinion. I am going to still keep collecting these things, even though I do know there are some flaws out there. But I don't put these on display outside the boxes anyway. They stay in the box. This is the first time it's come out of the actual box itself to show you what the figure looks like. I've only had this figure for a couple of days. But yeah, it's pretty good. One thing I normally do, I ain't done it yet, let's put the civilian head on the helmet, on the figure, shall we? So have a look at what it looks like. So I normally do this. Come on. There we go. No, nope, didn't do it. Oh, these are hard to get on. Oh, they are really hard to get on. I'll tell you something, that don't look too bad. That don't look too bad. Right, let's see if he can look up more with the civilian head on. Ish. Can you look further down? Not too bad, I suppose. You can look a bit further up from further down as you would do with helmet off or the helmet on. So yeah, that's what it looks like with the civilian head on the suit. Right, let's put his helmet back on, shall we? Sometimes I think I'm going to break this little peg off, because they put them on so tight and so hard to put back on sometimes. There we go, back into Ranger form. So there we are then, guys. As I said, these are my own personal reviews of what I think, and what I'm going to do is show you inside the box what I normally do. And there's the classic Lightning Collection logo of what they do, the lightning bolts in the back. So then, there we are, guys. End of the toy review. If you like the videos I'm doing, you haven't subscribed to me yet, then subscribe to the channel. Also as well, hit the like button as well, that'll help the channel out. Also as well, share the videos, that'll also definitely help the channel out as well and help it grow. Also hit the bell icon down the bottom. I believe it's this side. I think it's this side. I could do this and say it's that side, but I think it's definitely this side. If you hit that bell icon and let me know if it has worked, because sometimes it plays up, I think, and it will tell you and notify you when I've put another video up. I am going to be doing another video in the next couple of days, but it won't go up for about another week after this one. Hopefully another week, but we'll see what happens. Work related and that lot, so I'm hoping to get that one done for you as soon as possible. It will be a different kind of video. It'll be a throwback video on some of the older toys that I have got, as in like Power Rangers toys itself. So we're going to have a bit of a throwback on them ones as well. So guys, I'm rambling as normal, as you all know. Thanks for watching. Like this video, it'll help me out quite a lot. It's Comic Con Geek guy saying bye for now, guys, and see you in the next video.